Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. There's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Just brushed off the ball there. Valencia goes looking. Juan Mata. Back into the middle. Chance to shoot. Oh, he's found him in space. Shapes to shoot. There it is! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Manchester didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? No, that's not the ball he wanted. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Juan Mata. Damian. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Manchester have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Damian clips one through. Managed to get it away. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Bay. Damian. Bay. Matic. Phil Jones. Juan Mata. And it's Damian. Rashford. Bailly plays it forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bailly. Valencia. Phil Jones. Matic. Forward it goes. Juan Mata. Over to the left. Ashley Young. Dinks one in. Damian looking to get on the end of this. Great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Hoists it high. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Pogba. Damian. Mata tries lifting it over. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku. Matic. Ball through needs to be good here. Damian. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mata. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Damian. Across the field it goes. Valencia. With the cross-field ball. Smalling does well there, alert. Defenders on the back foot.
Manchester have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Juan Mata. Ashley Young. Still loose. We hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, and one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Dashing forward at pace. Matic. Lingard. Lingard! De Gea trying to get there. Shaw. Whipped in. Jones knocks it away. Valencia. Pogba. Phil Jones. Manchester still this single goal behind. Looking for space out wide. And that has put paid to that. Turns and goes back. Aimed long and direct. And here's the chance to counter. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Valencia. Mata to run onto it. To the keeper and go again. Bailly plays it forward. And it's Pogba. Played into space out wide. Point-blank header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
He's made good progress from a deep position. With a delicate ball. That intervention was very necessary.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication of it. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Bailly gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Manchester opting to make a double change here. Jones gets into the right position to intercept. Pogba pushes it out wide. Valencia. Phil Jones. Bailly. Juan Mata. Martial. It's on a plate. Now surely.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of the...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Herrera battles to win
There's
it
a
back.
real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Lukaku.
Manchester are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Manchester have just about everyone back and central. Yeah. Martial, it's Martial! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Manchester surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
And it's Matic. Lukaku! Looks to thread it through. Oh, flags up.
He just needs a cooler head to get that right. He got a little excited in his willingness to run clear.
Matic. And he's there to cut it out. And there goes the final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We've got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to go with Juan Mata. We know pace is not his thing. A quick brain is. He's got good vision and expert passing. He's also very clever when it comes to free kick taking. A player who's just very good at his overall craft.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pogba plays it out to the wing. Now it's Martial. Martial has got himself a free kick. Pogba taking charge of the dead ball. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Finish in the end. Shaw goes looking. Alexis Sanchez. There's a long ball. How about a shot? He'll have a dip! It's come back out! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, almost made it count. Great opportunity.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hit long and direct. And the Herrera. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shoots! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Manchester draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Sanchez shapes the shoots! They've scored!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Manchester have a free kick. Oh, off the bar! Lukaku went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Marcos Rojo. Lingard. Juan Mata. And it's Martial. Sanchez plays it long. He's through. timely intervention. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's going long. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Rojo, great challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Valencia tries to stroke it through. Valencia needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, good interception. And he's straight offside.
Yeah, he was off, ever so slightly, but he was off.
Shaw. Flags up.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Bye. Looks to clip it forward. Lobs it in gently. Hits one! Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
And it's Martial. Juan Mata. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. First 45 minutes are up. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. He's got away. It's a brilliant interception. And the weighted pass. Going through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Forward it goes. Lingard looking to get on the end of this. And that's been won straight back. Mata into the channel. Well positioned to make that interception. And the Herrera. And it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Looking to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Alexis Sanchez certainly had a very good sight of goal, and he would have fancied a better outcome then.
Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku, over to the left. Shaw. Alexis Sanchez and the Herrera. Back into the middle. Shaw. Got a sight of goal here. And a header! In it goes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Manchester are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Manchester get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's left his man. Lingard. Now it's Juan Mata.
Good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Right through the middle. Lingard gets into a dangerous position. And it's Juan Mata. Shaw cuts it out. Matic with a long pass. He's through. Slips it out of harm's way.
Manchester are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And now they can launch a counter. Neatly flicked on. And the shot! What about it? They've done it again! It is incredible! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Manchester showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Sanchez. The shot's on! And that has been clubbed away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pogba. Baye. Phil Jones. Shaw. Manchester not making any meaningful inroads despite all the time they've had with the ball. Now it's Lukaku. More than... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Baye.
Manchester merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Pogba. Played back in. Martial. Pogba plays it out to the flank. Lingard. It's come loose. And that's that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable. and honours even. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
All that remains for me is to... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Can he score? That really should have hit the net.
Germany know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Goretzka. Forward it goes. Sturridge. Now it's Mane. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Gundogan. Toni Kroos. Goretzka. Has a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Alexander-Arnold.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's shot at goal!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Firmino. Mohamed Salah. Toni Kroos. Defenders on the back foot. Needed a better pass there. Mesut Ozil. Robertson. And it's Mane. And he's going long. Shapes the shoots! That's a lovely try, but not to be.
Sturridge fully deserves the plaudits for setting up the chance.
Gundogan. Kimmich. Royce. And he's onside! It's a brilliant interception. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Look at the defender bombing forward. Looking to shoot! Goal! Germany! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Germany draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And it's Goretzka. Great ball, now the big chance! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And here's the chance to counter. Firmino. He's darted infield. Firmino. Decent ball. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the ball's come out. Mane has been found. Robertson. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Firmino clips one through. Goretzka plays it forward. Germany have it back and they can go again. Mane tries looking up for options on the left. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gundogan. Whistle's gone, just offside. Mane. It's a decent-looking cross. And it's Toni Kroos. Robertson. Aimed long and direct. Firmino. Mane. What an adventurous run from a defender. Up for the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Kimmich. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Sturridge plays it out to the wing. And it's Salah. Deftly done. Now it's Roberto Firmino. That's gone a long way up and away. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Germany happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Robertson. And that's well defended. Now a chance to break. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. And that's been won straight back. Tries to dink it in. He's off on a marauding run. The shot's on! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that's been levered clear. Alexander-Arnold. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Mane. Mesut Ozil. A real chance to break. Salah. Toni Kroos. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Firmino. Now it's Sturridge. And it's Firmino. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Royce. Lovren tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. Played out to the right. Ah, he's given it away. Goretzka goes looking. Toni Kroos. Lovren. Forward it goes. This is promising. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Salah. And it's Ozil. And he's made certain that won't get through. He's picked him out.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Toni Kroos. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Germany are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Gets good distance on it. Hector gets it back. Goretzka pings it out wide. Played back in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the weighted pass.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Royce. It's a great ball.
Germany can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Germany are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Royce. Gets on the end of it. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And with that goal, there is the final whistle. Germany did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Germany won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.